Hello dear friends, I'm Asmita. Today we are again continuing with the Fun and Game series. In this video, I want to show you a very interesting and also a complicated position from a game between Wang Yu versus King Nang Liu. It was played in the 2000 Xinhua Championship. So let's check out. This is the position. It is black to play and draw. This example shows that even simple positions can hold sometimes great difficulties. So in this position, Liu in the game Liu played in blunder, that is King C5. This seemingly normal move is in fact a losing mistake because after King F4, King D6, King G5, King E5, King H5, and not King H6, because after King H6 Black plays King F4, F6, King into G4, and King into H7 after King F5. Here Black wins the game. So that's why not King into H7, King G7 is the best move. And then simply White draws the game after King F5. Sorry, not King F5. Just a minute. Here H5 is the best move after King into H7. H4, King E7, H3, F7, and theoretically it's a draw position. So let's check out what happened in the game. So here after King H5, Liu goes for F6, and obviously G5 is the best move. F into G5, King into G5, H6 check, King G6, H5, F6, H4, F7, H3, F8 queen, and White wins the pawn race and also the game. So let's check out what was the best move and some other lines. Here after King F4, in the game Black played the move, that is King D6. Instead if Black played F6, no matter what, White still plays G5. Then King D6. G6 is the best move if F into G. Instead of King D6, if F into G5, then King into G5, King D6, King F6, and obviously White wins the game. Then King G7 and White will push the pawn. So let's check out after here F6, G5, King D6, and G6 is the best move, not G into F6. Here you will draw the game after King D7, King E5, King E8, King E6, King F8, F7, and H5, and it's a draw position. So let's check out G5, King D6, then G6 is the best move. So then H into G6, F into G6, King E6, King G4, King E7, King F5, King E8, King E6, King F8, King F6, King G8, G7, and White still wins the game. So let's check out what was the best move instead. King C5. The actual drawing method was so I would like to request you, feel free to pause the video and think as Black what will you play in this position, or find out the drawing method as Black. In this portion, there's only a one move in order to draw the game. Any other move soon loses the game. So congratulations to those who got the move, that is king c6 is the only drawing method. So after king c6, king f4, let's go at the same line. There is king f4, f6, g5, and here comes the best move. Again, in this position, any kind of move loses the game. So here comes the best move, that is king d7. Because after g into f6, you play the move that is king e8, king e5, king f7, and it's a draw position. Let's say like king f4 and king into f6. It's really a draw position. So let's check out what happened after g6. So h into g6 is the force move. F into g6, obviously king e8, and if king f5, here black plays king e7, and then black will have the opposition. But in this position, black have a outflank, not opposition. It sounds too crazy, am I right? But not after, let's say like king f4, then king e8, king f3, and you play like king e7. If king e4, then king f8, king f5, king g8, king into f6, king f8. Now you have the opposition as black. So let's get back to the starting position. Here, in this position, white's main idea was to play king f4, king g5, then king f6, or king f6, then gobble up this pawn on h7 and f7. So, and the difference between the move that is king c5 and king c6 was that the king on c5 needs a king after king d6, king e7, king f8, and king g7. So the king will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares to reach on g8 or the f8, and this king on b5 will take let's say like take the route as c6, d7, e8, and f8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You take 4 moves, but there's also a count of opposition and breakthrough. Not only in this position, there are not only the count of boxes. There is also a count of oppositions, outflanks, and breakthroughs. So that's why black loses after king c5. Black's idea was that chase two birds as once. One bird or the one threat was that king into g4, and another bird or the threat was that reach the king on f8. But it wouldn't work after king f4, and white could easily make a passer through using the breakthrough. And the difference was that king c6, black is using only one thread, is chasing only one bird at once to draw the game cleverly. So after king c6, king f4, f6, and you should block the king. No, you cannot allow king g5 or king e5. So you must play the move f6, or else white may play f6 or king g5, or else king e5. So f6 is the force move, g5 going for the breakthrough. Now king d7. Earlier, when the king was on c5, Here after king f4, king d6, white could play king g5. But what if f6? Then white still plays g5, but after king d6, g into f6. Now black, here g6. Now black king is delayed to come on f8, and white is using the breakthrough idea to win the game. So that's all for this video. Thank you. And you can you can give me any kind of suggestion or any questions in the comment section below the video. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon below the video. And you can also give, and remember, you can you can give me any kind of suggestion. So thank you and have a nice day.